Hey there guys, Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Thanks so much for clicking on the video, liking, subscribing, supporting the store, supporting the channel. Appreciate all of you guys. We're going to do a video, it's a little calmer pace today. Not as frantic as the last one I did, but I do want to touch on something that is really being discussed and talked about, and as we come off the high that was the past 10 months to a year, we kind of get a chance to reflect and kind of appreciate just the absolute anomaly that it was. And, with so many more people now in the hobby and how advanced we've become and how tastes have changed and what we even consider valuable has really been kind of shifted with, more popularity and what people think is important and what's not. It's all been shuffled around. So I'd like to do start off here with just I got 5 cards in my hands, and they're all from different aspects of things. I want you to choose and let me know in the comments. There's 5, so just you can wait for all 5. Let me know in the comments which one of these makes you happiest. Not which is the most valuable, not which would you like to have or wish that you had in your collection, which, when you look at it, makes you happy. I know, it's a weird thing. Happiness, not just stonks. We're talking about what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. When you look at a card, do you appreciate it? Number 1. An original card. Shadowless base set, Charizard. There's historical significance to this card. It's a big deal. When people think of a Pokemon card, this is the one they think about. It's the card. For 25 years, people have been chasing this card. We remember searching for this card. This card is nostalgia. This card represents childhood. It's very important to the hobby. But does it make you happy? Do you even care? Number 2. Crystal Charizard from Skyridge. Very rare set. The lowest printed set there is. A crystal type card. One that was only around for a couple sets. And the print run was very small. A truly, genuinely rare card. Do you care about rarity? Do you care about historically there'll never be more of? Over time, this just becomes more and more rare. See where I'm going here? If not, just follow along. Number 3. Mewtwo from Shining Legends. Probably my favorite card personally. Very unique. There has never been a card that looked like this. Still hasn't been. This is a unique card. This is representative of an emotion, a feeling, a chapter that when you think of a Pokemon, this may be the scene that you think of. Again, very nostalgic, but at the same time, very sleek, very modern, very up to date in how, when you look at this, this is how modern cards look. Things like the alternate arts from the newest sets. Very unique looking cards. Does it make you happy? Number 4. Waifus. Full art supporters had probably the most underappreciated value of any modern cards, of any of the modern sets. In the time, over the past year, these cards have grown in popularity. And cards that should have been significant now are significant. They have characters from the anime, from the video games, and scenes and full arts that we are all, if you are true collectors and true appreciative people that enjoy Pokemon in general, you like this card. You like the characters. Or maybe just like anime girls. And number 5. Maybe just like Pikachu. Or Eevee. Or just, I don't know, whoever's your favorite Pokemon. You like Muck? There's tons of beautiful Muck cards. Beautiful Muck? Maybe not. Which of those cards makes you happy? I'm trying to show just how varied and how encompassing the Pokemon hobby, collecting, investing, no matter what you do with this hobby, it's so wide, so broad. I can have people that are interested in any one of these 5 cards standing right next to each other in my shop. And they're not fighting at each other. They're not yelling at each other. They're not saying which one is better, who's more valid than the other. They're appreciating the cards. They're appreciating whatever aspect of this hobby that they enjoy the most. And they're not being negative to the other person. No one in my store makes fun of other people because they may like something very obscure or unique. If somebody's just buying something to sit on, or that they have a binder full of full art waifus, it's all valid. Everybody's correct. Because you're doing what makes you happy. You're collecting the things that you're in this hobby for. And that there's room for everybody. There's nothing about this hobby that validates one over the other. 25 years of these cards being printed. And we've all have little snippets and things that we're nostalgic for and what we remember. Why are you here? Why would you come to my shop? Why would you watch this video? I would think that you're probably one of these 5 cards appeals to you. They have to. Because as things calm back down, go back to regular situations, back to normal, things get back on shelves, people are able to open cards with their families and enjoy the next generation of stuff to pass on to their kids. Or buy some old stuff, put it in a binder so that their kids have something maybe valuable in the future. We all have different reasons why we're here. And none of them have to take away from the other. None of them invalidates the other. If you're here for the money, that's a good thing. That your hobby in general has value, is good. That's validating. That's means that there's other people out there like you that can look at something and say, yes, that has genuine value. That is a truly unique thing that deserves a dollar amount. There's no reason to be upset with anybody making money. And outside of what happened this last year, it doesn't have to affect anybody. None of these cards, or people that collect these cards, really have anything to do with the other. But we are all together at the same time. My store sells all these things and pays percentages on all these things. I don't buy anything for less because I think it's a worse item, or that I don't think it deserves this sort of value. They all do. All these things deserve the value that they have. And that's not dictated by you, by me, by YouTubers. We as a collective decide what has value and what doesn't. We get to grow as a community and decide that full arts and unique cards get to have value. That these things are cool. That these things are collectible in their own right. We all get to decide that together. We're separate, but we all care about the hobby, and we all need to grow and support each other in the hobby. There's no point in dissuading somebody from liking something or by buying something that they feel is a good investment. Because at the end of the day, we as a community, as a whole, will decide that. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you guys see where I'm coming from. And hopefully we can all continue to appreciate Pokemon together. That's it. That's all I got to say. Again, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel, the store. I'll see you in the next one.